Hi guys, so welcome back. Today I have Tommy with me and we're going to be talking about agents versus direct booking. So we have a lot of clients who ask us how we get our homes filled, right? So do we use agents or do we get our bookings directly? So we will take you through like a short version of our journey, and how we evolved over time. Yeah, so do we start?
Let's go.
Let's go. All right, so I'll give a bit of a background to how we started and when we started. I remember that in 2019, we launched and we started off just strictly on Airbnb. We weren't getting any bookings. We did not even know that there were anything like agents, to be honest, right?
We had no idea.
We had absolutely no idea. So we're strictly just on Airbnb and just on the Airbnb platform. And I remember then when people would call and say, oh, they would like to book offline, we wish I can say, no,
just go to
Airbnb, what you see is what you get. We don't take any bookings directly and things like that. And then COVID happened.
And I think it's also a good place to talk about why we do that, because Airbnb offers some sort of security.
Yeah. So we're new in the game. We're actually also very worried about just taking people's money off the platform, right? And then even on Airbnb they'll tell you if you take anything off the platform, you're liable to whatever happens. And it's our first home or a new home. So we're very worried and we're like, no, at least Airbnb offers some sort of insurance, some sort of security. You can lay any complaints on Airbnb. If a guest destroys your home, you can complain to them. You can get some sort of money from them and things like that. So like he said, it offers some sort of security. So we're like, nah, we're not taking anything off. And we also wanted the dollars as well, right? So we're like, oh, we're not dealing with Naira, we're not dealing with dollars, And then COVID happened. I think it was COVID.
No, it was during.
It was during COVID, right? So COVID happened and obviously we were not getting any, I remember, oh my gosh, I was scared. I'm never going to lie. Because as at then, we had started to manage properties for people and then COVID happened and all our bookings on that Airbnb platform, they were all cancelled. Every single one of them was cancelled. Future present, whatever, nearest future, everything was literally just cancelled. And we're like, what the hell are we going to do? So we literally had to go back to the drawing board, right? And then now start to talk to these agents that we rejected, in the past, right? So we now started to now build that relationship with the agents and things like that, and then that actually helped us. I'm not gonna lie, those agent bookings helped us through COVID because we're not getting any other bookings from Airbnb. And then we also had our what would you call them now, like return clients, referrals. So we had that, but they were not enough to keep those homes occupied.
And I think that the fact that we're also managing for people was what
put us under a lot of pressure.
Because if it had just been us,
it would have been like,
okay, no problem.
But
now you have to
deliver.
Somebody trusted you, then they give you their property.
And then now you can't. And obviously there was the COVID excuse, but for how long were you going to use that COVID excuse, right? So we had to just think outside the box, and then we just had to think outside the box, like what can we do to get the spaces occupied? So we're like, we have to start talking to agents and things like that. And I think we also let our homeowners know that, look, this is the disadvantage of getting agents involved in our booking process, right? You can't really vet the clients that come in, you understand, but we'll try our best, you understand? We'll give them what our house rules are and things like that, and we can only hope that they send us clients that we want in our homes.
And it was hell.
It was hell. Toby, can you give us some examples of some of your hellish?
So just to trace it, that I'm not going to say this one, but there's this particular one where she was the one who interacted with the agent. But I remember one in particular.
Which one?
That they had a party at one of our strictest homeowners.
The Jerry home, I mean.
Yes. And they had a party, and it was the clients were saying they didn't have a party. The agents were saying they had a party. The homeowner was saying, oh,
there was a party.
So
we saw balloons.
Yes. So it was.
Oh my my gosh, I remember that one. That
Yes.
they took pictures like, oh,
Yes.
they said they didn't have a party, but I can see balloons in the house. Like, I'm just like, what the hell am I going to do? Yes, I remember that was a lot. That was a lot. And I think another one that I remember, I don't know if you remember the one in Casa where I don't know, I think it was you sent me a video of the home, and the home was so trashed. There was like used condoms everywhere. It was a mess. I have never, I cried. I remember I sent it to my family and they're like, what in the world went on? The sink was filled with plates. There was used condoms everywhere. There was...
That was in Casa.
It was Casa.
Or Bahamas.
No, it happened in Casa. It definitely happened in Casa. Yeah, it definitely happened in Casa. Yeah. It was like they had like an orgy in that place. It was disgusting. It was so disgusting. It was very disgusting. There was alcohol stains on the wall.
Vomited.
Yes. It was no. So that's what you get, So you can't really filter a lot of things. And then even on Airbnb as well, the same applies for Airbnb. So, but it's just that with Airbnb, you can take those pictures and you can kind of like send it to Airbnb and let them know, okay, this is what the guest did to our home.
And the percentage from Airbnb of guests that would do that is very small.
Yeah, it's very small to offline. Yes. So let's go on to the questions because I think we're rambling a lot.
Yeah. So
should I use agents or accept only direct bookings? I think we've kind of like already answered the question. I feel you should do a bit of both, So once you're just starting to get eyes on your property, you definitely need those agents because I don't know how they do it all, but they're just able to just get your homes full. So you're just starting out. I feel you should definitely use agents to propel yourself and then put your homes out there and now it's very important for you to work on your direct bookings. Be working on your direct bookings in the background for sure. So now the second question is, what do you do when an agent approaches you? What do you do when an agent approaches you, for example?
So the process is just very basic and simple. So we create a broadcast list first. We save
on WhatsApp.
Yeah, on WhatsApp. So we create a broadcast list where we add all our agents, and we also separate them over time. So for example, we know agents that the clients were good. So we
they blacklist.
Yeah, we blacklist pretty much.
That's what it is. They actually do blacklist agents.
There's some agents we just said the home is not available. So I'm sorry if you're an agent and you're saying this. This is the reason why. So we do that. Add them to a list, and we constantly send them availability calendar.
Every morning. Yeah.
Whether this is irrespective of
whether the home is available today or not. So you just constantly send them availability so that at least you're top of mind, and then they're aware that this person has said their home will be available on so and so dates. Yes. So if they get a client that wants it on those specific days, they know to reach out to you. So you just constantly keep sending them messages every morning. You understand? Bombard them with those messages. They'll be fine.
And then we also give some sort of incentive. So for example, if the home is, let's say, 100,000 per night, we give it to them. Maybe this is subject to your so maybe 5,000 off, 10,000 off, because the more they can make, the way it works for agents is the more they can make on your property. Yeah,
the more they sell your property out to people. Yes. So you have to be competitive. Yes.
So they do two things. Yeah. So you give them discount from your own end. They also still add a markup.
Yeah.
So
which is fine.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, provided we just need the clients. It doesn't matter to us, and it shouldn't matter to you. You just need so it's not your problem that your home ideally is going for 100,000 and then you can see it on a platform that is 150 or 120. That's not your problem. Provided it's your costs are being covered and things like that. That's what you should focus on. And let them sell it for 120, 150. It doesn't matter. Provided they bring clients to you, you'll be fine. Yeah. So what are the pros of using agents? We've kind of like discussed that,
yes.
So like for me, the one thing is your eyes, as in there will be a lot of eyes on your homes, right? And like he has said, the better your what would they call it? The better incentive you give them, the more they'll market your home. Exactly. There will be more how do I put it? What's the word? There will be more
they'll have more desire pretty much
to market
put your home out
home.
there.
Exactly.
It's your home. They'll constantly
keep pushing your home. So once you're able to give them better incentives, your home will be top of mind. So they'll just always constantly keep marketing your home. Yeah. So we've said increased visibility. That is definitely a pro of using an agent. So another one.
So you have a larger pool of clients. So for example, you might your home might attract a certain set of people, right? And agents, they have people who are young guys, older guys. Do you understand? So you're able to get from them, right? You're able to get from here, get from there, because it's not just one agent as well.
It's
there are
multiple
many agents, exactly. So you have a wider range of people that that come into your home, and the more they see, because that's where maybe we'll talk about that in subsequent videos, but that's why the service you offer must be top notch, because the agents are bringing the clients, but when the clients like your home, they will find a way to look for you.
That is true.
They will find a way to, if your service is really good.
That is true. You're very right.
Sometimes it's even as basic as, it might be the agents that will ask you, please, where did you get your mattress? The client is asking. So from things like that.
That is very, very true. Yeah. Okay, so the next question.
Cons.
Okay, so the cons of using agents. We've kind of mentioned that you can't really filter the type of guests that come your way, but you can actually filter the agents that you use. So like he has said, we kind of have like a blacklist, right? So if we have agents that have constantly given us clients that we don't really appreciate, or guests that we don't really like, or guests that don't follow our rules, we're very, very particular about our rules, because we want you to come into our home and experience, your experience has to be the same over and over again, right? So if we have a guest that has maybe like messed up the home and things like that, that eats into our cleaning time, it eats into a lot of things, right? So we're constantly always filtering, okay, this agent has brought us maybe like a few bad clients, these ones are not serious, we just put them on some list, right? So you can filter your agents, right? But the downside is you can't filter the guests. So the damage has already been done, right? So those are the cons of using agents. They're just really all about their money. They don't really care much for the type of the property, because it's not their property, right? So all they just want to do is just make their quick buck and go, So your home is available, this guest wants the home. It doesn't matter that you have all this thousands of rules, that's not their problem. They just bring any guests to your house,
and like she said, they are very particular more about making money, so they would rather keep the client than keep your own.
Yeah, exactly.
So if a client does something, if the client tells them they didn't do it,
they'll argue with you.
They'll
argue with you. The client didn't do it. They want their caution fee,
even when there's
evidence.
So so that's, for me, it's a challenge, because we're supposed to be working together.
Exactly.
But they are very, very, interested in
their clients than in you, the homeowner, or your home. They are just, because they are multiple homeowners, right? So they're just more interested in keeping there, because the clients are the ones that are giving them the money. So that's how it works. So another question that is here is how to find guests. So how do people find guests, for example?
So for agents, right? So I think it's how to find agents. So for agents, right? I don't know how to explain it. Set up your own your account on Instagram.
I
agents
think
will find you.
No, but that's not what. But then for us, you remember that when we started, right? When we got very active. So when the Airbnb thing happened and everything, COVID happened, and we got very active on Instagram, we were entering into their DMs.
Yes.
You have to be very aggressive, right? So so you use any hashtag you can think about. Short lets in Lagos. Short lets home. Short let this. Short let everything. Short let
apartments.
Airbnb apartment. Just use that Instagram hashtag. It works like magic, right? And then you will then see agents. You know, agents have Instagram pages. Once you're able to find one,
boom,
you can find 100. Believe me. And then we currently have an agent directory that has over
about 150 agents.
About 150
the
agents
good ones.
In Lagos. Yeah, the good ones. We have filtered them. So we have about 150 agents. It's like a directory. We have 150 agents in Lagos. And you can pay for it too if you
separately
want it.
If you don't want the entire consultation thing.
Yeah, so you can pay for it if you want it, right? So we have that, their names, their numbers, their Instagram handles, how to reach out to them. And it's just a simple, hi, we just set up our apartment, blah blah blah. These are the pictures. This is the location. These are all the facilities that are there. You have to be detailed.
Yes,
Do you understand?
absolutely.
You just don't say hi and leave. No, be detailed and go straight to the point, right? And let them know, and then you can meet up with them. They'll come, they inspect the home, and then you have an agreement. So, like Tommy was saying, if your agreement is, say, my house is 100K. I'm giving it to you for 90K. Put whatever markup is on there. That's fine. Some people say no. They're not. Their base price is their base price. 100K. You expect the agent to add their markup. That is fine as well. But do not forget that the cheaper you give them your home, the more what's that word?
I don't know why it's.
I know.
Yeah, the more interested they are in pushing your home.
Exactly.
Like,
They're
your
more
home
excited.
is what is at the back of their minds.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so
maintaining relationships.
Yeah.
So I think one of the things that we have done is, in as much as we're very, very strict with our rules, it's also important to note that, for example, if an agent has given us 10 clients and one person then comes and mess up from that agent.
Yeah.
And the way you and the agent interact and all, because sometimes they as well do not know the type of guest
that's
that is
true.
coming.
That's
so
true.
you give a concession like, oh, we understand that.
Okay,
you
you have
understand?
been good,
Yeah,
but
you've
this
been
time
good,
around,
but
there's
please
a
let us
mess up.
work
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah.
Know that next time we won't let it go.
Yeah.
We're going to take your caution fee. So
Call me
I
a
think that
caution
has
fees.
helped. I like to take the caution fee. But so that way they also know that in as much as you are protecting your home, but
you're also considerate of them as well, because
Yes.
sometimes it's really not their fault,
Yes,
right? Yeah,
at all.
So I agree with you. And I feel like another way that we also maintain relationships is, so if an agent brings a guest into this home, best believe that we're not going to interact with your guests.
Yes.
We do not interact with guests that agents bring into the home. So once maybe they see the cleaner and they say, oh, we're like, please go and talk to your agents. You have to talk to the agent to talk to us.
Yes.
Because we value that relationship. You understand what I mean? Because I know that a lot of homeowners, guests come to their home, they poach.
Yeah,
they actually poach guests and
Yes.
things like that. And agents don't like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So once they find that you are constantly poaching their guests, they're not going to bring people to your house. So you have to maintain that relationship and respect that relationship is very important for you to just, like you said, don't poach their guests and just keep their guests as their guests. So if their guest wants to complain about anything, let them complain to their agents. Agents will let us know, and then we will work on it. So that's how
our cleaners are even under strict instructions.
Yeah.
Don't give the manager's number to anybody that is an agent. Always tell them to communicate with their agents and all of that. And I think this is also a good place to also say that the way we look at it is one agent is about 10, 20 clients.
Yeah.
One client is one client.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, referrals here and there.
Yeah.
But an agent is an agent. Respect the agent. Respect your client as well, but respect that relationship with that agent.
Yeah.
There's no point. I just feel don't be that greedy.
Yeah.
To the
it's
point where you want
pointless.
to take.
Yeah. And then, like we said, you build, after a while, your eyes will be on your property.
Yes.
After a while, these guests are going to find you themselves.
They will.
If you have a strong Instagram presence. And like when we started off last year at 80% agent booking to 20% direct.
70-30.
70-30. Now we're at what?
We currently have about direct bookings is about 70%.
Yeah, so we
and
get
agents like reverse.
It's reversed
Directly
literally.
reversed,
So we have more direct bookings than we have agent bookings because obviously we're very active on these social media platforms, and then our business is growing. You understand?
Is
and
growing.
we're not stopping. So just keep putting in the work and just keep pushing and keep growing and things like that. So what's the conclusion in this video? So it's a bit of both. So when you want to start, you need the agents. You don't have a choice, right? But make sure you are growing to a point where your end goal is to get more direct bookings than more agent bookings. That's my own takeaway.
That's it.
You?
If you look at it as well, Airbnb is an agent for you. Right,
it is.
So you move from there,
Airbnb to your own website. That's true.
So
that's true.
Save as much as you can.
It's the same. That makes sense. Alrighty, so thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, any comments, let us know, and do not forget to subscribe. Okay?
And hit the like button.
All right. And the website is www.thecasanomads.com. If you want to book any of our homes, please go on there. If you want to talk to us about a consultation, go on there as well. Thank you very much. I will see you on next video. Bye.